Hi, this will be the training video on the schedule. I just want to get everybody on the same page of what's happening on the Refuge schedule. So, first off, we have United Nights. It is the last Wednesday night of the month, unless there is a holiday or there is something else going on that Wednesday night. So, like the last Wednesday, I think in October is usually, there's like Halloween in there somewhere, and so we usually take that one off. We do it the previous week. Thanksgiving break usually starts on a Wednesday, the last Wednesday of the month, so we bump that one in November up as well. So it'll be typically the last Wednesday, besides those 2 months, usually it's the last Wednesday of the month. But we'll announce it, advertise it every month, but that's typically what it'll be. From 6:30 to 7:30 will be the service. Give or take a few minutes. We might start late and whatnot. But middle school and high school together, that's what we call it, our United Nights. So middle school, high school, ministry-wide, everybody's there to worship Jesus. And that's really the primary role of that night. After party. So this can usually take the form of party at the Queen. Sometimes we have just after fun and games in the Commons area. Whatever it is, the after party happens right after the service, and it can go to 8:30 and usually kind of goes on into 9. But don't tell anybody that. So high school groups. The first 3 weeks of the month, the high school is in small groups. These are student-led small groups, and the day depends on the group leader and the host home. I try to get them to do it all at 6:30, no matter the day of the week. I try to get them to do it just so whenever you think, what time is the Refuge event? You think 6:30, but that doesn't always work out. Sometimes host homes can't do it that late or that early, and so they're free to move that schedule around, and that schedule will be posted each year. Each semester, actually. But it'll be the first 3 weeks. The high schoolers will be in small groups. The middle school, the first 3 Wednesdays of the month, we will be here at the church doing a middle school night, and that kind of looks very similar to the United Night, without all the. I don't know, it's just a little different, but it'll be similar time, 6:30 to 7:30. We usually have some games, a Bible study. We got small group leaders this year that are actually helping out with not just the high school groups, but also the middle school groups. And so that's going to be really cool. And so then afterwards, instead of an after party for the middle school nights, we actually have, I didn't put it on here, after activity. All right, and so that will be from 7:30 to 8:30. So most Refuge stuff, okay, for our standard stuff is going to be 6:30 to 8:30. Usually the service will be at the front end of that. The after activity will be like just a game or possibly just a project that they can work on, maybe an arts and crafts. It changes. Sometimes we do kickball, but other times we do just 9 square in the Commons. Other times we've had them build bridges with toothpicks and gumdrops, just an after activity to get them to interact with one another and build relationships. Middle schoolers often are a little awkward because they're still trying to figure out their place and what they're doing. And so if I just say, hey, go hang out, a lot of middle schoolers don't know how to do that. And so we try to give them an after activity, not just an after party where they can go hang out, but the after activity is go do something together and build relationships. So that is during the school year. And then one special event per month usually. So if we do not have a big D-Now or a camp or something like that, you will usually see another event. Like this month we happen to go to Rock and Jump. We might go to the City Museum or something like that. There's usually an event per month. May and December, this is break time for Refuge. May, because graduation, end of the school year, we have found that we just don't compete with family, and because family comes first. We believe that here at NorthRoad. So May is a big one. We still do our one special event for that month, and I might do like a schools out lunch or something like that. in May, but we're not going to do our regular Refuge calendar. December is also break time because of Christmas, so as soon as that last United Night in November, and they're off for their Thanksgiving break, we shut down this. We still have events going on in December, like maybe one event, maybe we might do a shopping trip, or we might do a Christmas party or something like that, but we are not going to do the regular every week type of thing. So May and December are our break times. Our big all hands on deck is when school goes back into session, and January, beginning of the year. And so that's going to be like, we got to push hard, push hard, push hard. We push through the semester, and at the tail end of the semester, we take a break. Summer, which is not on here, summer is, I'm still figuring it out, but traditionally it has been and kind of probably will be for at least the next summer, relaxed. We do swim in Refuge, we just do movie nights, just hang out, build relationships, go on the trips that we've already planned and done, like camp, if we're going to Guatemala, if there's an Oklahoma trip, or I don't know what other type of trip we might want to do during the summer. That seems to work best in this area because a lot of students get jobs, there's a lot of busyness in life, summer ball, and so we try to, kind of dial it back, still have something available, but not go crazy with it. So our big push times are beginning of school year through through Thanksgiving, and then beginning of the year through like April. So that's kind of the up and down, the ebb and flow. We believe in working hard and playing hard and resting really well. So that's kind of the schedule. If you have any questions about it, there's always going to be a detailed schedule for at least the semesters. I try to do a summer schedule, a fall schedule, or calendar, summer calendar, fall calendar, and spring calendar that I will release and keep stocked in the In Our Life wall. So if you're wanting to know the specifics of what's coming up, there will be calendars there, and I'm sure advertisements will be all over. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.